visual vibe.
We will talk about how to properly adjust colors in gradients. So let's start with the gradient. The gradient is a smooth transition between two or more colors. Actually, how we create the gradients, based on what? And this is how we go from color wheel to our color schemas. Right, so this is the color schemas. And we can start with monochromatic, but in this case, this is just the gradient between in one shade of the color, right? Then we have analogous when we have similar colors. Then we have complementary, triad, split complementary, and triadic, right? And in this case, I highlight with the red color the items which could be problematic. And I saw a lot of examples where people use the gradients incorrectly. Let's take a look at the problems which people can face with gradients. Let's say I want to create the gradient between green, let me make it more visible, this green and this pink, right? So they are in the same value. This is the pink, so if I add here just a rectangle and apply the two colors which I just highlighted, the pink and the green one, you can see that the gradients go in right like this, right? So right here, so it's just the line through the middle of the color wheel. That means that here in the middle you can see the dirty part, right? So this is the place where we can see that the issue is coming, because here in the middle the color is almost gray. It could be gray or almost gray. So if I actually increase the width, this will be more visible. See? Now if I use the pick tool, you can check that, you see, this is almost gray color, dirty gray color, maybe brown, right? So how to solve it? It actually works not only for these two colors, but additionally if I remove this and let's say I want to rotate it and use the blue and orange yellow, I will reapply the colors here and here for the blue one, and you see again in the middle there's clear kind of gray with green color, dirty, right? So how to solve it? And this is, as I said, for complementary and triad and split complementary. So to solve it, we need to basically adjust the gradient with one additional color. So we need to make sure that the gradient will not go straight from this to this like this, but instead of this direction, we need to be sure that the gradient will go with arc like this to this. So what does it mean? It means that if I select this rectangle with a gradient, go inside the settings and add here additional point in the middle of the gradient, you see? And now I will apply the pink. Now these gradient look much more better. You see, now it's clean. Now you can see that this is a clean transition from blue through the red and pink and violet to the orange and to the yellow at the very end. And you can actually, probably you saw this gradient for this guy here, right? So basically how they create it. They have yellow, they go into the some kind of orange, then pink, then violet, and then to the blue, like navy blue, right? And then basically the same for the second gradient, right? So we have here the green and the red one. So I will go to the gradient, I hit one more, I will put it in the middle with 50%, and I will select yellow. Now take a look at the gradient, it's much better. So this is how we can go from green to red, or maybe pink in this case, right? But this is not the end, because even for the first one and for the second one too, you can go in both directions. What it means? That means that in this case I go to clockwise, but I can go counterwise, right? So if I again select this, let's say pink color, it will be more visible like this, and then to the yellow. So basically I have the same colors at the base, the blue and the yellow, but in the middle will be not the pink one, but the green one. And now again, it's a clear transition from blue to yellow, but through the green one. Just because these two colors, they are complementary, like this one, you see. And same for the second pair of the colors. So it was yellow, but now it will be a blue one. Right, so we're going from green to the pink through the blue. This is how it works for the complementary. So how I call it right and left shift. So if I add here 2 points, you can see that this is the shift to the left and this is the shift to the right. In this case it was shift to the right, but I additionally can go and rotate it like this, and in this case it will be shift to the left. There we go. Basically what we need to do, we need to avoid to go through the middle. Of course you can add extra points to be even more accurate, right? So we can add more points, we can go to the magenta or like purple color, I don't know, it's kind of violet or blue purple, or additionally we can go here and add more points and go to blue green, right, like this. In this case the gradient will be even more precise. So this is the gradient from green to pink through the blue one. This is the one, and what I need to do, I need to add extra points here and here, and for the purple one I will select, let's say, blue purple, and additionally I will select green purple. So I need to go to picker and select it right here. And this is, as you can see, more accurate gradient. I will remove these two guys just for you to compare 3 points and 5 points gradients. This is the 3 point, this is 5 point gradients. You see, this one is much cleaner, again because we removing these places where the transition is automatic between the colors. Now let's go to Triad, let's say, right? So we will pick 3 colors to make the gradient. So I will go, let's say, with the purple, right? Then additionally it will be sea fade probably, or what it was, sea foam, right? This one, and then the third one will be the orange right here. So this is a triad. Maybe I need to move to magenta here. Yeah, no, it's more like triad. So how to create the gradients between these two guys? This is much easier, right? So for the magenta, if I need to create the gradient between magenta and sea foam, I will go this side, right? for magenta and orange, I will go this side, because it will be strange if I go from magenta to seafoam through the orange, right? So we always select the easy way. And in this case, if I create here a rectangle, I will apply the gradient, and I will go from magenta to orange. You see again the middle is a little bit dirty, so I need to add one more point in the middle, and in this case I will select the red. Now this is much cleaner. Additionally, I will go to this will be this second, so I will select the seafoam, and between the seafoam and orange I need to select let's say the yellow-green, or next to it, what is this? Chartreuse, right? Again, without and with. You see, much cleaner. And then the last one, the third item, I will add a little bit more roundness. The third item here would be from the seafoam to magenta. Without anything, it will be like a dirty gray color, because basically by default, as I said, it will go straight